How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's having a good week. It is Holy Week for those who celebrate it. It's about to be Easter and all, and a very common breakfast item people have during Triduum or on Easter officially, it's their choice, their family tradition, are hot cross buns. So that's what we'll be making today. Let's get to it. It's time for another episode of Cooking with Kaitlin. That's me. Enjoy! We're going to start first and foremost by, got 2 packets of active yeast pouring into our bowl. Into a bowl, not our main bowl, but a bowl. Our yeast bowl. Got that. There's packet number 2. And then we've got 2 cups of warm whole milk. We're pouring all on top. And we're just going to let this sit now for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we will check back. Alright, we've got a 1/3 cup of butter, just a little over 5 ounces, a 1/4 cup of sugar. We're going to cream together real quick. The butter is room temperature. So just going to start with that. There we go. Just kind of letting that do its thing for a minute. Getting them combined. That's good. Great. We're adding in teaspoon cinnamon. Do a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. And then doing 1.5 teaspoons salt. And I'm gonna just poke that stuff out. Just to help it blend before we add in more stuff. We're just kind of getting our spice base down. Now we're adding 2 eggs that are room temperature. And get that going just a little bit faster. That's good. Now we're going to put that yeast mixture in there. It's been rising and fermenting. All right, and just to avoid it splashing on me so actively, get that down. We're adding flour about a cup at a time. A little bit more because it wasn't quite a whole cup. We're adding about 6 cups of flour total. So get that mixed in. All right, we'll add some more flour. There we go, we're getting our more dough-like batter going, more dough-like consistency coming. That's our goal. Alright. Sorry, I don't want it to splash all over me, and I know it's what it's going to do. But let's get the sides. Oops, sorry guys, didn't mean to knock y'all. And I will note, I'm doing all 6 of my cups this way because I've got the kneading attachment that I'm going to do on this. So I'm going to knead it in this bowl as well. If you have to knead by hand or you prefer to knead by hand, you're only going to do about 3 cups in this before you take it out, and those other 3 cups will get incorporated as you knead on a floured surface. So just take that into account, how you want to do it. But this is a little more in the no muss, no fuss kind of zone. So it's what I do. Okay. See, that's good. It's getting thicker, just like we want. Might even be time to switch to the kneading attachment, but I'm going to try to finish it off with this attachment first. Should have put the little block thing on it. Live and learn. Oh, actually, maybe we'll do this. Although, well, I'll put it on before I turn it on. That's what we'll do. And if it's still not sticky enough, then we'll add a little bit more flour because some did pop out. Yeah, that would have been the smarter thing to have on from the start. see. I think it's time to switch out the attachment now, and I might just add just a smidge more flour since some got lost. Could use just being a smidge bit, but it's pretty much what it needs to be, so that's good. Oh, actually, one more thing to do before I switch the attachments. Half a cup of currants, half a cup of raisins, all just together in one cup thing. Just getting them all in there. Okay, now. Coming off, there we go. Looking good. All right. And put this one on. And we're going to knead it about 4 to 5 minutes on a medium speed, just to get it nicely kneaded there. I'll kind of be keeping an eye on it to see if I think it needs any more flour or not, or if it's in a good zone. Because it wasn't much. And we'll check back. Alright, now I've got a greased, sorry, did not mean to do that. We're just gonna put it in the greased bowl. Try not to drop this bowl in the process. There we go. Now we can use a scraper to get the last little bits. So make sure we get all our stuff for our hot cross buns in there. It's good. Then we're just going to turn it in the grease, or it's the oil rather. Come on. So that it's all over it, and then we're going to cover it and leave it for about an hour till it's pretty much doubled in size. I'm just going to cover it. And check back in about an hour. All right. So see the dough has nicely risen. What we're going to do is punch it on down. And then we're going to, here, I'm going to do it this way for you guys. I'm going to get going with balls. Hoping I'm doing the right size. I don't know if I mentioned this before. While I've had these, I've not actually ever been the person who made them. So I'm just going with what sounds right. We're just placing them on greased cookie sheets. Which we're going to then cover. We're going to place them a little bit apart on these greased cookie sheets. And then we're going to cover them again for about 45 minutes, letting them rise up again. And then we'll be on to that. I'm trying to make them all about the same size. So, all right. So I'll check back. We're going to cover them, and then I'll check back after it's been about 45 minutes once they're all covered. See y'all then. All right, got the oven preheating to 375. These have doubled up. We're just taking a knife, and they are hot cross buns. So we're creating a cross with that. I think I'm going to do it this way to a little bit less drag. So we're just doing that across each and every one. We're going to bake them. Let me double check. Oh, actually I have another step to do after I do this. So let me finish doing all the crosses and I'll check back. All right, so got 1 egg, about a tablespoon or so of water, all nicely mixed in. We're just going to brush the tops of all of our buns with them. And then we're going to bake them between 15 and 20 minutes. So just doing that, getting them all on there. Then we'll put them in the oven. We'll check back when it's time to take them out. All right. All right. There they are. They're ready to come out of the oven. We're going to put them on wire racks and let them cool, and then we'll check back in a little bit. All right, so they have been cooling. Got about a cup of powdered sugar. I'm going to pour in a few tablespoons of milk. Starting about 4. Just gonna get it stirred up. All right, then just gonna use it to just kind of lightly draw in where we already etched. Oop. Just kind of drizzling it like that. All right. I'm gonna finish up and we'll check back. All right, so here's a plate full of them. I just wanted to say happy Easter to everyone who celebrates it. Bon appetit. See you later.